we're adding half a box of garden rotini pasta. I like this pasta because it's nice and colorful. Next, we're going to add a can of mixed veggies. And like I always say, you can always use organic veggies or cut them up fresh. But for the purpose of the recipe, I'm going to use canned veggies, just so you guys have an understanding of how this recipe is made. Now we're gonna spread those veggies out just like that. Look how beautiful it looks, nice and colorful. Now we're gonna use another can of diced carrots and peas, just from some extra veggies, just like that. Now we're gonna go ahead and even it out. Once again, mix all those veggies, just like that. You can always buy your veggies and cut them up yourself. You know, I would recommend it that way. That way it's a lot more healthy. You know, you have everything fresh. But like this, you guys can understand how the recipe goes. Next, I'm going to add a can of chicken breast. This is a can of chicken breast. We're just gonna add it on there with the water and everything. That way we don't have to add water to our pasta later on. Let's break it down just a little bit so we can mix it all together and that pasta can adapt that chicken flavor. You can always use grilled chicken, crispy chicken, chicken nuggets, whatever type of chicken you like, you can use it. A lot of you I see commenting, oh, this food is unhealthy or all this stuff, but not everybody can afford organic ingredients, so that's the reason why I'm making an affordable, easy to make 1 pound dinner. Next, we're going to add ranch dip seasoning. This seasoning is absolutely delicious with everything you put it on. Gonna go with that ranch dip. We're gonna use a whole pack of that ranch dip, just like this. We're gonna throw it on there. It already smells so good. All right. Next, before we mix it, we're gonna add some Alfredo sauce. This is some white Alfredo sauce. You can make it from scratch if you like, but I'm just gonna use the can of it, just like this. You don't want to put too much. Oh well, that's already the whole can, so too late. Just get in there, scrape the excess, just like that. Just get it all that good stuff out of there, just like this. My Italian grandmother used to love it every time I used to make this recipe for her. We always used to compete about who makes the best pasta and stuff, you know. Some Italians, they just like to go back and forth about who is the best pasta cook and all that stuff. All right, now that we have all our Alfredo sauce on there, we're just gonna spread it out evenly like this, so it can get all over the place, just like so. That's good enough for now. Next, we're going to add some cheese. This is some Italian style cheese. It has all kinds of good stuff in there. So if you don't like one cheese, you can buy this one. This one has all of them. Just gonna put half a bag of cheese, just like so. Now, we're going to go ahead and mix everything up, just like this. We wanna make sure all those flavors are nicely combined and they'll start getting a creamy consistency. Now you guys saw I didn't add any water. All the water you see is from the vegetables, from the chicken, from all of that good stuff. So we're just gonna continue to mix. We wanna make sure all the ingredients are evenly mixed. We don't wanna have one side tasting more like chicken and have the other side tasting like fish. You know, we wanna make sure everything is well combined, just like this. Let's get that water up there, just like so. Keeps mixing up. We're almost done here, just like that. All right, now that we have the pasta mix with the chicken and our veggies, we're gonna top it up with some black peppers. A little bit of black peppers. I'm also going to put some garlic powder for some extra flavor. That's good. And we're gonna finish this with some Goya adobo seasoning. Just a little bit on there for some extra chicken flavor. All right, now we're gonna mix it one last time. In this recipe, I'm not going to add any salt since my seasonings already come with salt. If you guys wanna add more salt and stuff, you can always do it when the recipe is nice and cooked, because everybody's different, you know. Everybody, some of you cannot have sodium, so you gotta have low salt. So I would always recommend you doing it at the end when the recipe is already cooked, and you can add as much salt as you like or as you can. All right, that looks about done. Now let's spread it evenly, make sure everything is nice and flat so we can put it in our oven. And there you go. Now I have my oven preheating at 250 degrees. We're gonna leave it there for about 40 minutes and then we'll come back and check on it. All right, and our rainbow chicken Alfredo is now done. We baked it for 40 minutes at 250 degrees. And this is how it turned out. Look how delicious. Now I know it's a little creamy. If some of you like it a little bit more dry, you can leave it in the oven for 10 more minutes and that would absorb all the water and make it a little more dry. But there you have, guys. This is the chicken Alfredo rainbow pasta. I hope you guys enjoy.